Welcome back to another episode of the Glory Hunter Career Mode here on FC25, where we are now in England trying to fill out the England cabinet there. We have filled out Spain. We have won the World Cup with Spain. We are now looking to conquer England here. As far as league play, it's looking awful. To be completely honest, it's looking absolutely awful. We are still in FA Cup. We are in round 16 of the FA Cup here against Aston Villa, so that will be coming in today's episode as well. We also have the Conference League playoffs here, where we're up 4-3 after the first leg, so we'll have the second leg of that today, starting off with the game against Manchester City in the league to try and get some type of confidence in ourselves. It's 7th place versus 2nd place. Granit Xhaka is in the midfield. He's the captain of the squad. Livramento, Joelinton, into Isak, out wide to Kubo, Kubo into Isak now, Alexander, into Joelinton, who's making that running behind, and Joelinton is going to go near post, save out of the corner. Rovella now on the corner, Joelinton, Unai Simon came out to punch it, Rovella back in the box, straight to Gundogan. Rovella, Alexander on his left foot, Alexander Isak makes it 1-0 for Newcastle. Harvey Barnes into Isak. A chance to make it 2-0 right before the break, and Alexander Isak is in behind. Alexander Isak makes it 2-0. Doku down the right-hand side, trying to get back into the game for Manchester City. And it's going to be a penalty. Botman, wow. Botman commits the pen, and the chance is there. And Haaland saved by Alisson. The goal will stay, or the lead will stand to 2. Haaland, 2-1. Livramento, Kubo, into Alexander, Isak, Rovella, 3-1 for Newcastle. We're going to take all 3 points. Vamos. Kubo into Isak, into Kubo. Kubo into Joelinton, and Joelinton now on his left foot, blocked. Romeo Lavia on the power shot, saved out for a corner. And that is game over. Newcastle 3, Manchester City 1. That'll give us a hell of a lot of confidence going to the second leg of the Conference League. Second leg here against Newcastle. Joelinton out wide to Harvey Barnes, crossing quickly for Kubo, header straight to the keeper. Into Joelinton, Joelinton into Kubo, Kubo into Isak, and Isak is in behind, and Isak makes it 1-0 for Newcastle. Joelinton winning the ball back, he'll find Kubo, Kubo into Joelinton, and Joelinton now into Isak, Alexander, first time finish, shot blocked, deflected into the path of the keeper as well. Cho now, Yurdish with the interception, Mofi, shot, saved by Alisson, halftime, 1-0 up at the break. Mofi is in behind. Mofi is in behind. Mofi gets one back. It's 5-4. We can't stop this guy. It's just impossible to stop him. Yurdish picks a yellow card for trying to take him down. Mofi gets behind again, and Alisson with a great save. Fabian Shaw is going to have to come on for Mr. Yurdish. That way we have a little bit more comfortability and recklessness in there. Isak, Kubo. He'll lay it back off for Alexander, and Alexander will find the back of the net, and the 2-goal lead is restored at 6-4 in aggregate. Joelinton out wide for Kubo. Kubo into Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak looking for a hat-trick. Alexander Isak gets his hat-trick, and Newcastle are into the next round of the Conference League. And that is game over. We win on the day 3-1. Win on aggregate 7-4. We are into the round of 16 of the Conference League. Here we go. It's the FA Cup between Newcastle and Aston Villa. We're going with our full-strength team. Let's go and look at their team real quickly here. I paused it during the lineup and I couldn't see it. So Dominer as a striker, Morgan Rogers at cam, Louis Barry at left wing, Izhirgova at right wing, Tielemans and Florentino in the midfield, Digne, Cabral, Makita, and Kaisa Haidan as a back four with Funer and Annette or Fournier. Illing Jr. on the bench, Bariancha on the bench as well is interesting. Dean Henderson's also on the bench. Surprised he's not playing in this game. Let's get into it here. Newcastle versus Aston Villa. A chance to go to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Kubo now into Alexander Isak. Can he get in behind? He can. But Cabal with a great slide tackle to win the ball back. Kubo putting the pressure on though. Kubo into Isak, and Alexander Isak somehow manages to find the back of the net. It's 1-0 to the good. And Alexander Isak, he's going to have 60 goals by the end of the season, surely. I mean, Endrick just isn't going to get into this team at all with Isak scoring goals for fun like he is at the moment. Oh, Morgan Rogers from distance makes it 1-1. I thought that was going to be an easy save for the keeper. It turned out not to be. Morgan Rogers hits the post, finds the back of the net, and it's 1-1 from absolute distance. Sorry for the POV camera, but it's about the only angle they show you these days, and holy cow, that made me sick, and I don't really get motion sickness like that. Rovella over the top for Isak. Down to Kubo. Back over the top for Isak. Second ball, no. Nico Rovella. Joelinton. Newcastle 2, Aston Villa 1. We take the lead here. And Joelinton finds the back of the net. Vamos. Harvey Barnes into Rovella. And Rovella right before the break. Into Alexander. He'll lay it off for Kubo. And Kubo will get a corner. Kubo on set corner. Joelinton on the header. No. Harvey Barnes on the second ball. Halftime 2-1 up at the break here. 45 minutes away from being in the quarterfinals. Kubo now crossed in for Isak. Maybe in the air a little bit too much, but Alexander Isak, doesn't matter how he gets the ball, he will somehow manage to find the back of the net. And Newcastle might be quarterfinal bound. Tielemans. Zagrova now on the ball. Zagrova into Domina, chipping Allison. It's 3-2. They're still in this here. Lewis Hall coming on at left back. Fabian Scher coming on center back. Harrison on at left wing. Longstaff, Isak, Harrison. Harrison crossed in. Alexander Isak saved by the keeper, up for a corner. Kubo onside corner. Can we get the third? Botman header across the face of the net for Nair. Clears Rogers up the field. And oh, that's game over. Newcastle 3, Aston Villa 2. We are into the next round of the FA Cup. Vamos! When we come back next episode, we have Shakhtar Donetsk in the Conference League. We have Bournemouth in the FA Cup. Those are our two focuses for the rest of the season, to be completely honest. It's Conference League and FA Cup action for us. Again, the Premier League, the league, will be left to next season because we aren't just doing good in the league. We're not going to win the league. We're not going to overcount a 12-point gap between us and Man City game in about 11 games. It's just not going to happen. There's a chance we get in the Champions League, to all be fair. We're only 6 points behind that now. There's a chance, but I don't think it will happen. So next episode, Conference League and FA Cup. Once again, I will see y'all there. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and peace out.